The Hamilton Southeastern School District has taken a major step forward in preparing students for the future with the new addition to the schools, the College and Career Academies, being implemented in the 2015-2016 school year. The College and Career Academy is the future of education as we know it.
I think the biggest difference between being in the CCA and the old part are the spaces. You hear that said a lot as far as the promotional part, but there's a lot of truth behind that. In this classroom, as you can see, you can kind of open up and spill out of the classroom. And I know there's a lot of times that during group projects, project-based learning, we try to kind of get out of the claustrophobic normal classroom and kind of spill out to some other spaces. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable for people to work together, to communicate, and they're not kind of confined to a corner of a classroom.
Well, one of the unique things about this effort here at Hamilton Southeastern is the fact that the CCA was designed to change instruction. A lot of schools offer dual credit and AP classes, things like that. However, this is designed to change instruction. So we want to be intentional about collaborating.
Primarily, it's just the implementation of new career goals for students, helping people figure out what they might like to do, making new partnerships with maybe other schools, perhaps Hobart for welding, bringing them in. We have the four-year schools, IU, Purdue, Ball State, but what about bringing in the welding school folks to talk to our kids who are doing welding class? How can we be involved in expanding programs that lead kids to certifications through our relationship with J. Everett Light or through Ivy Tech?
The flexibility as far as the space provides you, it changes the classroom management aspect of teaching, where when we were just in a normal room where we're all kind of confined to that space, you manage that space, and now it's managing a little bit more.
I think just the design of the space and the flexibility of the walls being open or not and all the glass allows me to be more active in my colleagues' classrooms as well as them in mine.
My fear initially was that they would not stay on task, and the minute that they got out of eyesight of the teacher that they would be distracted by other things. And as I walk around when they're working on assignments, I find that the kids do stay on task and that they are remaining focused, which has been a nice thing. I feel like they really respect the freedom that we have given them.
Our kids feel very grown up in this space, so they are beyond respectful of it, but then they also kind of like walk a little taller down here and feel like they're a part of something that is a big deal.
On work days, when teachers just sort of let you do your own thing, catch up on whatever you need to catch up on that day, a lot of teachers will let you come down to this sort of main area in the CCA, let you get some work done there.
I absolutely love this building. I love the fact that every day when I walk out of here after school, I see students using study rooms, I see students just relaxing in the common areas downstairs and talking about school. You look at the whiteboards and you see what students are doing, that hidden talent or those talents that weren't very visible before. I definitely think that as we talk about in science with evolution of anything, it's going to evolve into a bigger and better product.
It's really good to come after school and whatnot and study, and then it's a great place to meet up with your friends, have a little study session with them, and you can get some coffee while you're doing it, pass a little bit of time and everything, and I think it can improve students' grades.
Well, I think that one of the great things about the College and Career Academy has been just seeing the students take ownership of the spaces and really using the spaces to have more independent learning. They're working in groups, they're collaborating, they're managing their own time a little bit differently than maybe what they've done in the past. They're not waiting for a teacher to tell them to study something or to work on this or to go out and collaborate on this. They're doing it on their own.
I think that the collaborative spirit has definitely infiltrated the art department with our spaces right now. So it's a little bit more open to where the rooms are connected. We can see into the ceramics space so the kids can see what they're doing. With the large space, students come in and work all the time. We can see into other rooms, so there's often students in here when, we're working in the bullpen, and we really do trust that they are being respectful and doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they have.
I think what the main difference is that now teachers have more of an opportunity to use different styles of learning. So for example, in my other previous years of high school, we did similar things just at a less frequency. For example, teachers can take their students outside or go to the CCA or allow them to go to the tables in the middle of the classroom pods. So it's a positive influence for sure.
In this building, my students are motivated by an environment that provides collaboration. They're motivated by the spaces they're working in, they're motivated by the small group rooms, they're motivated simply by the use of being able to change their location, which changes their perspective on the way that they're working.
With the introduction of the CCA in both buildings, the bar of education will be raised for students, prompting them for success in college and throughout the rest of their lives.